Yankee fans watch Astro broadcasts so they can try to poke fun of the Houston Astros, by the way, which is kind of hilarious because the
They got
Astros
nothing
live
better
in
to
Yankee
do.
fans' minds rent-free. But I actually agree with the Yankee fan a little bit here. The Astros had a Stro poll where they polled the TV audience, go to Twitter, vote on this poll. But the Astros had a stat or a poll. Which stat or stats do you consider the best measurement of how good a player is offensively? 45%. They said OPS, which I love it. I love a good OPS. The second most, though, was batting average at 27%, higher than weighted runs created, higher than offensive WAR. I actually agree with the Yankee fans here. Astro fans that participated in this poll that led to 27% saying that batting average is the stat that you consider the best measurement of how good a player is offensively. We got to do better than that, Houston. We got to be better than that.
Who cares? Like, I know that
People
you're a stat
participated in the
nerd,
poll.
but like, who cares? Because it's the same. It's the same thing with over attention and reaction to segments of the population that choose different ways to communicate with us, right? We take it so seriously sometimes. It just because Yankee fans are losing their mind over a stupid poll during the telecast. I mean, look at.
Do you agree with them?
Well, you know what I agree with? Their selection in which broadcast team to watch, because TK and Blummer are 150 times better than Michael K and frickin' Beltran and whoever else they throw out there.
Cameron Maybin is in there as well.
Oh, boy. Gee, there was a reserve outfielder for the Astros. Yay, Yankees.
I mean, I think it's two different conversations because I agree with you. The Astros living rent-free in the Yankees' heads, which is great to see. It's awesome because the Astros are here. They've arrived. They're here to stay. I'm just
Those same Yankees, by the way, Branham, think about
the
this.
Batting average.
Think about this, Branham. Think about this. If the Yankees fans are watching and they're paying attention to the poll, do you think that they voted to try and have something that they could go at Astros
that's
fans
a good
for?
Call.
They
That's
might
not
have
a bad
voted
call.
enough to make it batting average so that they had something to actually point a finger and like laugh about.
Okay.
You're
All
welcome.
right. Yeah, that's well played. I like where your head's at there. Good job, Blankers. I like that.
Thank you.
Guys, let me tell you real quick about Fitz Roofing. Fitz Roofing, dedicated and loyal to Houstonians. They're going to take care of you every step of the way, from a leaky roof to a full roof replacement on your business or your home, or maybe some home repairs, even a fence in your yard. All you got to do is call them. They're going to give you a free, no-obligation inspection. It costs you absolutely nothing. Fitz Roofing, making a difference, one home at a time.
4965 texting us in. What is your problem with Correa? He has stood up for our entire franchise. I don't get it. I'm glad you asked. I really am. Because sometimes I do come across as anti-Correa. I love Carlos Correa. Carlos Correa was my favorite Houston Astro. So it's actually not a problem against Carlos Correa. I loved Correa. I loved what he did. I thought he had a great career as a Houston Astro. And I wish him well in Minnesota. And I'm glad he got paid the most money, average annual value for an infielder all time. The tenor of where I'm getting across with the mound visits and the leadership was other stations that maybe don't talk baseball as well as our station. They were talking about how the Astros would just never recover from losing Carlos Correa's leadership. That the mound visits that Carlos Correa gave to the pitchers was his best attribute as a Major League Baseball player. Wasn't his Gold Glove, wasn't his, bat, which is pretty good, not
rocket
great,
arm.
but good. Wasn't his rocket arm. People on other stations were literally saying that Carlos Correa's best attribute was his leadership and his mound visits. And look, I'm not even knocking Carlos Correa's leadership. I think that there is value to that. But if you start to say that's his best attribute, you are clueless about the game of baseball. So it's more anti that take than anti Carlos Correa. I love Carlos Correa, so it's not an anti Carlos Correa thing. So I'm glad you asked. 4965.